What's going on, gamers out there? Gavin93 here, and welcome to episode 41 of Building a Minecraft City. Now, episode 40 is currently being uploaded as we speak. It's currently being uploaded, but by the time this video by the time this video uploads, though, episode 40 will be already uploaded. But yeah, for right now, though, I need to finish off with doing the basketball court, though, and filling it in with cyan terracotta, which I'm not sure why it's called terracotta when it should be called clay, though, in my opinion, though, but it is what it is. What I'm also going to need to do, though, is I'm also going to grab sand, though, and put that in on the other playground area. There we go, like so. Now, obviously, though, this one would not be able to be uploaded, though, for a bit, though. Because episode 40 needs to upload first, though. Now, like I said, though, when episode 40 releases, like, fully releases, the playlist for Building a Minecraft City will be released. Now, yes, though, I know I haven't done live streams in a bit, though, in a while, though. So after I'm done with this, I will get back to the live streams, I promise. So once I'm done with building episode 40, when I'm done with episode 41, I will start the live streams again, and that is a promise I will keep. But now what I need to do, though, is now I need to now I need to grab sand, not sandstone, sand. Come over to here. No. Oh wait, I can just get in through and right over here. Nice. There we go. Nice. There we go. Nice. There we go. Nice. Now, in this episode, though, what I'm going to be doing, though, is besides finishing off this playground, though, and the paths as well, though, what I'm going to need to do, though, well, the back of the school, though, is going to have the polished andesite, though, as well, though. But the front of the school, though, you know what the front of the school is actually going to have, though? The front of the school, though, is actually going to have curb blocks. You know, from the Roads Plus add-on, you know? Yeah. There we go. Now I just gotta do underneath the swing set real quick. There we go. Ah, damn it. Good thing I kept that block. Hee hee. Sneaky. I am. And there we go, though. Nice. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I gotta go with the grass block real quick. There we go. Pass that up. Now, unfortunately, though, I cannot add a beach to the city because I didn't design it the way to, like, where I could have, like, numerous blocks piled up on top of each other, though. I should have done that, though, to be honest. No, but I didn't, unfortunately. Now, even though this tutorial is not quite done yet, though, it is nearly done.
And inside of the play area, the park, whatever you want to call it, with sand. Once I've done all of that, that's actually the outside, the exterior of the school complete. I'm going to be back in just a moment once all of that is done, and then we can take a look at the whole thing together. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have now filled in each one of those three areas. Basketball court, science, safe place. All is done inside. Little play area, parking thing, we filled in with sand. I've also fixed that out. You can see that they are now equal height to each other, and that concludes the outside of the school. We've got the front, we've got the back. I haven't done anything to the sides, I didn't really feel the need to. And that is the outside of the school complete, which means it's probably about time that we should probably, I've said probably a few times now, we should probably have a whole look at this thing all in total. So why don't we take off flying, why don't we walk across the road here, and we can take a look at the school. So this is the first thing that you'd probably see if you were at school. There should be a school bus here. I'm actually going to design and make one. You get off the school bus, you walk into the school. There should probably be doors on this thing. Why don't we add some doors whilst we're here? So we can add some doors. I'm going to use some dark oak wood here. And why do the doors not fit there? Why what is wrong here? Oh, we need some glass in there, don't we? There we go. It's glass above those doors.
Yeah.
So just walking through, we have lockers on the right. If we choose, we can go straight out the back door, or we can go onto the second floor. Left here, we have a regular classroom, blackboard, desks, storage area, got some stuff. We have some cupboards. We have some a little bit of a library, some books. We might also want to add.
There we go, though.
Right at the very end there, we have a fire exit. This is supposed to be a fire exit, so I would probably put a mechanical door on here. Put a mechanical door on there, iron door, whatever you want to call it. This is a hallway. Here we have, of course, the kind of little assembly area. So
now, I did also do some editing to the school building due to on how some of the windows would work, though, as well.
Guys stood up on the lectern. Today we're going to be learning. End of the discussion. And then, you go back to your classroom, you do whatever you have to do. You walk out, we'll throw another door on that. TV is trying to turn in Albion, no matter where you go or what you do.
Here, I don't need this tutorial anymore. There we go. That's perfect. So now I can finally be done with the school for right now. Now, I did notice that there's two big giant gaps, though, in front of the school. I did notice that. That's one thing I did notice. So I'm going to need to actually add some stuff there, though, as well. So you see okay, so you see these giant areas right here, though, that are just left blank. I want to fill it. I'm actually not going to fill these in, though, but what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to make these parking spots, though, for the teachers. In here and in here. I'm going to make these parking spots for the teachers. So now what I need to do, though, is I now need to grab all the blocks again, which I left by the frickin' train station, of course, because I'm an idiot. So what I need to do, though, is I need to go all the way back towards the train station. Just all the way over here. All the way across the frickin' map. And the chest should be, yep, right here. Here's the chest. Oh, finally made it all the way back. Man, it took me like a bit of time, though, just to get over here, though. But, yeah. Anyways, just now destroy that chest. And now let's grab everything, just stick it in my inventory for right now. There we go. So then now what I need to do is... Wait. What? Wait, what? Huh? What? What? Huh? What? Hold on. I'm missing some blocks. Hold on. What am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing dark asphalt. Because I got the asphalt slab and the full block. I'm also missing the curb block as well. I need grab. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. I need. What else am I gonna need? What else am I gonna need? Oh yeah. I'm also gonna need this block and this block, as well as this block. There we go. I now have all the blocks I now have all the returning blocks I need. Now, obviously in here though, I will add something. I just don't know what yet. For right now, I'm just gonna head back over towards the school and finish up the parking lot for the school. Which is gonna take me a bit of time to get over there, but it's gonna be worth it. Okay, so what I need to do though is how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Well, first things first, I need to start off with the parking spots though for the teachers. I do need to start off with that though. Oh wait, yeah, I do need to start off with that. Now, how long is this though? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's 22 spaces, noted. So the fact that it has 22 spaces, I'm actually going to fill in this entire thing up just to help me figure out how am I going to do the parking spots though for the teachers. God damn it. I always hate when I mess up like that. I always do. Here, you know what? Let me just break this entire grass area real quick. Just to make it easier on myself. Because what I want to do though is I want to make this area though for like the teachers, like the teacher parking areas. And then what I also want to do though is like this. I also like want to make sure that I also make like a decent parking area though for the buses as well though, picking up the students, you know? And don't worry though, I will have the vehicles set up as a price thing, so just to make it easier, you know? Because I want to make it kind of like realistic though, but not too realistic, you know? There we go. Nice. We're done. Oh, whoops. I was scratching my neck. My earbud came out of my ear, unfortunately. Now, obviously though, once I'm done with the school parking lot though, what I will do is I will make sure that episode 41 does not come out until like I will even have to schedule. I might though, I might not, it all depends. But I just realized something. If the parking lot spots are going to go here, but the sidewalk needs to go here, don't worry, I have an easy solution for that. I gotta make this smaller. A little bit. But the problem is, you know what? I actually have a better idea for this actually though. And not have like this area, like these areas though for parking spots. So now I have to destroy all this black, like the dark asphalt, unfortunately. And I have to refill this in with grass, though, because what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna kind of turn this stuff though into like some just like a probably like no, not really seating area though, because I don't have like any like furniture add-ons anymore though. Because of the vehicle add-on though, causing to take up a lot of space, and I can only have 3 add-ons though, so yeah. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be like that. So, due to the circumstances though, there will not be any parking though for teachers though, unless if the teachers come on the same school bus though, or a public bus, if you want to call it. Because this is going to be the only school in the city though, the only school. So basically, even like some students are going to be traveling though. So like some can even walk to school though, depending on if there's gonna be any like housing nearby though, which there definitely will be. There definitely will be housing nearby to the school, of course. There just won't be housing in the school, of course, though, because it's a school, not a hotel. Whoops, 1 minute. There we go. Okay, good thing I did not destroy that area over there, though. All I did was destroy something else, though. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna need to kind of figure some stuff out here real quick. So, well, first things first, though, I have to add the sidewalk, though. Like, I have to add this in here, though. Now, unfortunately, though, I did realize something. I'm going to need to grab out the white stained glass again. I'm also going to grab out the stone bricks and dark oak doors. Wait, that's regular wait, that's regular glass, not white stained glass. Did I grab white stained glass? I guess I didn't. Oh, well. So what I'm going to need to do, though, is I'm going to need to do a little bit of that, do a little bit of this, and bam, bam. Perfect. Actually, hold on. I don't really like that. I don't really like that door face like that. There we go. I like it like that. There we go. Okay, so now I have to do the same thing to the other side. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now that that's all fixed. There we go. So now that is all fixed. Now what we need to do though is I need to figure out what I'm going to stick there and what I'm going to stick there. Well, obviously though, like I said, first things first though, I need to do the sidewalk in the main area though as well though. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to grab out the stone brick slabs again. There we go. And I'm going to need to connect these back up though. Because what I don't want though is I don't want these two things, the big giant sections to be empty. I don't want that. I really don't want that because it's going to look ugly. So what I'm probably going to do though is I'm probably going to be adding some like trees though so they can see like nature and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some bone meal and I'm going to grab some, no, not a beehive, not bee nests. I'm going to grab to the sapling section and grab some oak saplings and instant grow these things. That's a little too close for comfort there. So let me stick on, no, not two, one back there, then another one right there, and that's it. That's all the trees I'm going to be adding though. Plus, I'm also going to be adding some flowers, like some plants throughout here though, as well though, just to give it a bit more atmosphere. Because I don't want to like have like a bland area though, you know. I'm going to stick I'm actually going to stick a tree right here though. So let me just break that stuff real quick. Oh dear, there we go. Even though it's going to be like right in front of this window though, I don't care. Oh, get that out of there. And get those two out of there. There we go. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Have a tree right here. Grow that. Have a tree right over here. Grow that. Have a tree over here. And grow that. Then we have a tree right here. And grow that. And I could stick one more tree like right back here. There we go. Nice. Because I don't want to see like a bland area though, you know? Yeah, I'll just stick a bit of another... No, I'm not going to stick another tree there. But there we go. Nice. Now that I did it in front of there, though, now I can finally finish up the parking lot area, though. Now, this one, though, is going to be a bit different, though. Let me explain how this one's going to look different, though, from the other parking lots, though. I just need to find a specific one that I need to find. And that specific block is this one right here. Right? Yep. That's the one I need. This is the one I need. And for a specific reason, too. So if I do that, I need to also kind of match it, though. Like, hold on. I mean, if I do it like... No. Yeah, if I do it like that, I have to do it like this. This is how I'm going to create a bus area. So now I know exactly how I'm going to do that. What I need to do, though, is I need to kind of, like, finish off, like, the border, though, of it, though. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to need to do now, though. I need to finish off the border, whoops. I need to finish off the border of this, though, just so I can figure out exactly, like, how I'm going to do this parking lot, you know? There we go. Now, even though it doesn't directly connect up, though, I want it to directly connect up. I think it connects directly up to here, or maybe here. Let me try this real quick. Here, let me try right here real quick, though. Like, going from this outside block, though. And it matches up perfectly. That's good. That's what I like to see. It matches up perfectly. So that's what I'm going to need to do now, though. I'm now going to need to kind of, like, do, like, the outline of the parking lot, though, real quick. Ah, damn it. Ah! There we go. Nicely done. Now, like I also said, though, I will promise that tomorrow, though, since it is 9:04 p.m., I am not doing live streams for the rest of the night. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. And I promise you that, but it also all depends on if, like, so the next content I do for YouTube will definitely be a live stream. It will definitely be a live stream. For the next content, though, it will be a live stream for YouTube, since the other one malfunctioned, because apparently I was in kilobytes for the upload speed, which caused the glitch to happen on, well, Battlefront 2, you know? Anyways, though, so, now let me speak. What I will do, though, is I will also create a bit of an exit way that's going to connect up to this road right over here. So, but what I need to do, though, is I need to make, like, a big enough area, though, for the bus lot. Now, how am I going to do that? Well, first things first, though, is, you know what, I'll just save, like, you know what, I'm just going to save, like, creating the bus lot, though, for episode 42. For right now, let me just at least, wait, why is there a chest over here? What the hell? Are you kidding me? The rest of the stuff is right here? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. The rest of the stuff is right here. The entire time? Bro. What the actual hell? Well, some of the blocks, though, were also kind of needed, though, as well. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to need to do those. I'm now going to need to kind of get rid of, like, some of these blocks, though, real quick. The ones that with the duplicates and whatnot. What I'm also going to need to do, though, is I'm also going to get rid of the sapling and the lantern. So I don't need these anymore, though. Okay, there we go. Nice. So... okay, so what I'm going to need to do, though, is I'm going to need to kind of, like, line these up, though, as well, though. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to put those blocks. I have to break these blocks. Right here. Okay. So right here, though, is where I'm going to need to extend out this road, though, as well, though. And make an intersection right here, though, but used with a traffic light, though. There we go. So now what I'm gonna need to do though is I'm gonna need to grab out the dark asphalt and the dollar and the yellow line there. There we go. Okay. Cause like I'm gonna originally do it though, just like the roadways, I'm gonna need to do it with the 7 block wide, of course, though. So we have an entryway and an exit way as well, though, just in case, you know. I'm gonna do this. Okay, it was like this. Good. Whoa, a little too fast there. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. Nice. There we go, and then here we go. Nice. Now I do realize something. I need to create like a speed limit though through here though, due to it being a school zone. There we go. No, nicely done. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, you know, I'll probably most likely missed a call from my girlfriend. So most likely, or maybe she messaged me. I don't know. So now, even though she is very important to me, though, I at least want to at least get the outline for this first, though. I want to at least get this outline done first. Because if I can at least get the outline done, then I know exactly what I'm going to be working with. So if I can just get the outline done, though, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to get the outline done. Damn it. Whoa, heavy lag spike. I think that was like an autosave or something that caused that lag spike to happen. I don't know for certain. But what I need to do, though, is I need to make like a little bit of a pathway as well, though. Just to make it easier on myself. For the outline, you know? Ooh. Oh, my neck. Really good. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I have a bit, somewhat of the outline done. What I'm now going to need to do, though, is I'm now going to need to do a little bit of something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just going to help out with the outline. So I'm going to create the outline. Actually, wait. Yeah. So it's going to go out to here, though. Actually, a little bit. Yeah. It's going to go out to here. though. So it's gonna go out to here. Well, actually, it's gonna extend a bit further though as well. Like, I don't know, like, I want to say like out to here. This is where it's gonna end, right here at this block. Oh, whoops. Hold on a minute. Actually, there we go. Nice, 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 and nice. Perfect. Okay. So it's gonna actually, yeah, it's actually gonna extend out to here though, just to make it easier on myself. Now, I'll work on the traffic light, though, in this episode as well, though. So, I'm just gonna work on this area, though, real quick, and then I'll end the episode, though, because it is also getting very late. I really want to talk to my girlfriend again. Because it's also difficult to do that, though, while recording, though. As well, though. But obviously, though, depending on my internet connection quality, though, for the upload speed as well, though, that would also depend if I can live stream tomorrow as well, though. But I'll also put my PS4 in rest mode, just so I can actually make sure I have good quality tomorrow, you know? But anyways, what I now need to do, though, is I now need to work on this crosswalk over here, as well as the traffic lights. Wait, I need that block. I need this block, actually, right here. Okay, so the reason I put it in here, though, is because I need to stick this pole right here, though. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm making a traffic light right over here, though, rather than a stop sign. Because I think a traffic light, though, would be more suitable for, like, a school thing, you know? There we go. Okay, so now it's going to be like that. Now what I need to do, though, is I now need to grab this out, and the traffic. Oh, whoops, I don't have enough room. Let's stick that on my inventory, and then grab the traffic light. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do, though, is this. I'm going to need to grab... no, not like that. Not like that. But like that. There we go. And then I need to send it to this side. Nope. Nope. Like that. Nope. Nope. There we go. Now I need to do something to this side, but I'm going to stick it right here, though. Finally, I got that one right. And now I need to put it directly across from this one, which is right here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now what I need to do, though, is... God damn it. Hold on. It needs to go, like, at a specific angle, though. So what we need to do, though, is I'm going to need to stick it, like, in the, like, the direct middle, though, of, like, the roadway, though. Like, kind of like that, though, a little bit, but, you know what? Yeah, it's going to be like that. Yeah, it's gonna look like this. And then now it's gotta bring the middle pole down, just so I can stick the traffic lights like this. No, not like that. But like this. There we go. So the traffic lights are gonna look a little something like this, right here. It's gonna look like this. Like so. And then now gotta do the same thing onto all the other sides. Damn it. It's just this goofy ass stick drift. I don't know why I said that, don't question it. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, they're not gonna go like that. There's not gonna be a road over here. For now. Probably, I don't know. There we go. Do a little bit of that and a little bit of that. Then stick 2 traffic lights like that. No, not like that. Like that. There we go. Then now what I could actually do though. Well, first things first is let me get rid of the iron bars real quick because I don't need those anymore. What I could do though is I could just like leave it like this though, but I'm not going to. So due to like needing like the ones up close though, as well. And also, I still have the night vision for when I was working on the school, though, as well. I just realized. There we go. Perfect. Now that that way is finished, what I could do is I could finish this up, though, but I'm not going to, though, because of how time-consuming it's going to be. So, yeah, I'm going to end this episode here, guys. So, make sure you guys smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Gamer 93 episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!